We're going to jump into the series. It's Inferno up next. That will be the pick of BHOP, and then Mirage as a decider if needed. So finally, it's great to get back in the game to see which of these teams are heading to Stockholm.
Oh, this is it, man. I mean, all the pressure on both of these teams. They've wanted it for so long, and now that's just so tantalizingly close. And it's this A play first and foremost. Beaky in back box. Really the only port of contact, and he's down.
Swung out on, trying to activate here for BHOP, but TeamOne just dismissed them. Start off this round just looking systematic. TeamOne, they're even in a push into spawn. They're bringing out Mirage pistol strats to Ancient, and it works. Balls will clean up Eris, and we have yet to even really talk up what Team1 have brought to the table in these past couple of months. It's been a rocky road for them here in North American Counter-Strike, but they picked up Malbs again, and well, this is a great way to reintegrate him into this roster with an early, just dominant pistol round.
I mean, we talked about it previously before we even went live. We felt as though TeamOne should have been a shoo-in to qualify for the RMR to begin with, but they definitely don't seem like the TeamOne of old, still trying to find their former glory, bringing back in Malbs in their roster. It felt like a slam dunk trying to find that fifth. And now they're in pole position. I mean, not necessarily pole position, but, you know, a ripe opportunity to actually close this out and head on over to Stockholm. Force buyout for BHOP as the aforementioned Malbs takes the mid. It's interesting TeamOne gets to actually start on their T side after getting so many reps against Unjustified. They must be definitely feeling like they've gotten their reps in, and now they can kind of finish things off here in style. Off to a hot start with that pistol round win.
I see I was muted for this portion of it. Yeah. Get back into the swing of things. Let's take it back up towards the middle here for TeamOne. And
cute little fake.
Cute little fake. Clean up these kills. Make this anti-eco as clean as possible for the Brazilians.
Trying to get the ball rolling on this T-half as soon as possible. Trying to compare and contrast to their previous game. They did lose their opening T-half pistol over against Unjustified. But already rerouting here bodes some good signs for TeamOne. Against arguably a better squad in BHOP.
Yeah, as of late, like TeamOne have just been super shaky here in North America. I mean, they've always been, you know, a team of names that have made, you know, ECL finals. They've been to Pro League. They've traveled internationally. A lot of these players, they've kind of fallen out of favor. They had to play through the relegation tournament for ESL Challenger League. It's not been smooth sailing for this TeamOne team. Even when they add such, I mean, storied players like TRK back to this lineup. Malbs is being injected back in, an experienced player in IDK as well. This team has like the pieces. You expect a lot of things out of them, but it just never materializes. It materializes in ways of like an upset too. In the first open qualifier, they fell to a team called Carry Esports. An org whose name is literally a name of the org owner. Long story behind that one.
At the end of the day, if they can get it done, they'll still be happy, right? That's just a step forward for this organization. They've been in the limelight for quite some time. Expectations for this org to perform and have an upward trajectory has been shot. But now is a chance to reclaim that kind of old glory that they had.
Yeah, this is a great start here. Yeah, I mean, we have yet to see any weakness, of course, because BHOP have yet to even purchase up the guns to fight back and utility to execute the strategies. So, okay, they'll clean a kill up. Brett. He'll pick up a headshot. Keep it simple. Maybe hold on to the Galil, keep it for the next. I mean, it's not a bad weapon by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, you don't want to get this economy run over if you're BHOP. Keeping it in check. Galil's a mighty competent weapon, and I believe IDK might get caught out here as well. Don't know.
Oh,
yeah, Eris with
okay.
a good for the double.
That's great.
Gets to run away with an AK. It's fantastic.
That is everything you could have wanted out of those ecoing pistols. 3 kills is a great sign.
And Swan gets an AWP. That's just about the best kind of eco situation you could ask for BHOP out the gates. Having that big green to maneuver around the map with his counterpart of Maluki also having one of his own. Having that out early is quite important.
Right now, not really putting all their TeamOne. Lots of pressure being IDK cutting it out, and TRK eats a dink through the woodwork. Same time as game destined for IDK, little spam wars. It's really coming down to this. You can't beat that. Eris punished, and now this B site very, very open and exposed.
Perhaps the expectation there was that Maluk wouldn't have the AWP out that early, but punished on the Eris. A very key, impactful player. And look at how aggressive Malbs is. Yeah.
Oh, buddy. He's just staring at Brett as you creep across middle, looking for the next, and he even finds the double onto the donut player. Malbs MD. I don't even know why he has the MD at the end of his name.
The doctor.
Yeah, that's why he surgically removes them all the way, cuts them out. B hopping. Oh, ships in the night. Ships in the night. Ships in the night. Ships in the night. Don't matter though. Swan is long gone here.
Does he even get to save this? Malbs is hot on his tail.
Bye-bye.
Oh, fantastic round from Malbs there. Impact aplenty with that quick double. Wow. Flawless to start out this T half. You can definitely see that they've got the reps in Fi. The default's looking clean. The rotations being just as swift. Trying to pounce as soon as they can. And as soon as they get the kill back on the lurk on the B side, they immediately rotate back. But it still feels like they're on the same page, TeamOne. A huge issue of their previous lineups was that lack of communication. And it already seems like at least that might be washed away.
Gonna gun it into cave. Malbs already leading. Still holding on to the Galil, which is also just a funny note for a man who's just an absolute headshot machine. In the meantime, getting aggressive. Brett, surprise, but it goes both ways. A quick 2 for 2 as Malbs even inside of the cave, but they got the bomb. They got the bomb from the bottom push here, but Maluk is just going to run through with the P250 and clean up the rest. Speaking with the CZ. One of his only hopes is the element of surprise. And tucking away in the corner, he actually has just that for a moment, but spotted out and down to 4 points of health. If he breathes in the smoke from the flame, he'll probably go down.
I mean, look how safe TeamOne are playing. They don't want to face.
Wait a minute. Hot pursuit of the bomb. And oh, Maluk, he's out in the open. Oh god, that was a bomb. Oh my word. And now and pulling out the op. Maluk. Oh, he doesn't get around the corner. He gets around the corner in time, rather, and Beaky had the chance. It was just so darn close. You know what? I'll just call it psychological warfare. That was all calculated from TeamOne.
I mean, I still think that they're making the right decisions here to completely avoid. They're not even trying to overface and play the 2v1. They don't know how much damage is actually done in that spam from Maluk. Well done from TeamOne to just navigate that. Unlucky from Beaky with a couple of missed op shots. But hey, that's not his job at the end of the day.
You know, think about it there. If he didn't pull out the op when initially chasing that first engagement onto Maluk, he probably would have caught him on the second one. On the straightaway, which is just a crazy thought. T1 have full access to the A site. Now the riskiest thing in the game, planting the bomb. Malbs will be able to do it. And Maluk peeks into Swan. You would think he would be already holding that angle, but no. And now Brett inside the smoke will double dink up TRK and knock this one down to a 3v5. Flashes go out to escort the play, and nades getting tossed in on towards that bomb. It is out in the open, but you can see IDK, he's the same. Flashed up, and now it's Mobs. 1v5, just hoping, pre-firing everything. And they do have kits for this defuse, so they'll get it in.
Instant A executes are really hard. I mean, the meta is definitely not letting itself to holding on to those bomb sites, especially that early on into the round. Plenty of utility to flush out a lot of these T-holded angles. Smokes off for the choke points. Positioning was perfect there from BHOP with the lack of presence from TeamOne beyond just main. And a well-converted round from BHOP. They saw the layup and they took it. And now double op setup from BHOP out the gates. They pick up Malouk's op from the grave. They want to kind of lock down this A site with aggressive nature from Beaky here. Pulls back.
Beaky's been spending his time as an offer in previous rosters. He can definitely wield that one. Pulling the thread angle over on towards that A site. Right now, BHOP with full control of middle and even spotting out everything inside of B short. Even then, though, they're not even calling a rotate over to A. And as the smokes roll in, no one's here to really contest. It's only Eris, and what an ang. Ang taken nearby Malt, but with a smoke in hand, well, it'll be traded. Beaky, however, fires one back. Malouk. And advantage, and creeping and crawling behind this smoke is Brett. Gap over the top of it, and it's about to fade. TRK needs to flash into spawn, and he will. He gets away. IDK a frag as well. And now Pesa boosted up. Brett, no idea. And it's Pesa who's going to walk away with a 3-piece, and TeamOne right back on their feet.
Very similar situation there for TeamOne, but they get a little bit more comfortable in those after plants. Not able to utilize the utility that BHOP had held on to was their kind of Achilles heel in that round. Shut down there from Pesa. Beautiful double kill to close. And TeamOne continued their hot streak of T rounds against Unjustified and now against BHOP as well. 6-1. I mean,
yeah,
couldn't ask for a better start here for the Brazilians.
I like the stance that TeamOne were taking in that post plan as well. They didn't just lean back and let them get crunched on the site. They flashed back into spawn, got themselves some extra space, another foothold, so that even if things went wrong, TRK would be a huge problem in on the backstab, basically, for BHOP. So good space creation there from TeamOne. Consistently abusing this A site inside of BHOP. And they're going to have to readjust.
It looks like they're not really impressed with Beaky's anchoring skills, and he is kind of left on an island expected to get one or two kills.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. The success is reaping its rewards.
Yep, and they're smoked out. Dink landed, though, and the frag from Brett. Big time stuff. IDK is going to plant the spam. It's going to land, but Beaky gets traded out anyways. Smokes are getting close to fading, though. There's a timer on this play. Malb will set down the bomb. Spam, is it going to come back in through again? No, this time Pesa takes the fight. He falls, and Brett running through them. Another 3K. And it's up to Malouk. 1v3. Has to move between the angles. And fast, and he finds the opener. Maybe. Up close. In front of the smoke. He can dice up the duels. Up top, though. Silas makes the jump. Gets above all the utility, and will find the frag to close. BHOP back in it, but dude, it is just, these rounds are still brutal for the CT side.
Yeah, close attempt there from Malouk. Very well done to navigate those individual 1v1s. But at the end of the day, man, BHOP, they're getting their conditioning down very well. It did feel like Beaky was on an island, but the change and the adaptation for Brett to be pulled into Donut as well was the key change that they needed. And hopefully it finally shuts down this A aggression. But look at this. They're leaning A heavy again. How many times are they going to beat down on this A side? It looks like a third time.
They're just going to gun it. And again, no one's home. No one is here for BHOP. Maybe for BHOP's style of play, they're like, no one would ever try to just A side execute over and over again. We're getting another 5v5 post plant, folks. Time around the TeamOne, they don't really have that space to fight out from. Oh, but Pesa picking his time wisely on the work, and he almost lines up a double. but he's buying time. He's wasting time here from the BHOP camp, and that's where Maluk will begin to shred them when they don't have that utility to knock off the AWP. Try to make it 3, but he can't hit the shot. Still, though, time's ticking too low, and none of these players have kits, so they can get all the frags they want. They wouldn't have it either way. IDK is going to clean it up. TeamOne, again, back on their feet in this blow-for-blow game style that's going on right now. BHOP can't afford.
Adaptations on adaptations. I mean, this time around, Pesa, instead of going in with the rest of his squad, decides to mid-lurk, and it's very key into burning the clock down and getting key damage onto the BHOP members. And as soon as that post-plan ensues, with that kind of man advantage, their TeamOne are going to run away with that every day of the week. Very well done there. I mean, the conditioning that they're putting on BHOP, it is fantastic if you're a Brazilian fan. The longer this half goes and the more it succeeds, the harder it's going to be for BHOP to truly read what TeamOne's going to do in the following round. And they're going to have to bend the knee here. They're going to have to take an eco, and a confirmation to win the half this early on is a fantastic situation for TeamOne on their map pick.
Yeah, considering that, you know, their CT side was shaky at best against Unjustified. Like, genuinely, they were close to being eliminated. That game went 16-13. This is a much more reinvigorated. Of course, you know, open qualifiers always get that stigma. You're playing against so many different game styles, so many different teams and players. So you can't adapt for all of them. But this is a common opponent here for TeamOne. Feels like they understand what BHOP Esports want out of this map, and they've been countering nicely.
Yeah, not even enough time to really figure out how your opponent plays, and yeah, I definitely agree. Having played a regular opponent, it makes this meetup that much more exciting, and you can start to see the little bit of mind games that Maluk is trying to instill upon BHOP, and it's working well. Now they've actually positioned themselves onto the B side instead in this eco round.
Oh, but Eris, nice. Oh, double on the P250. Oh, but he chooses to reload. He needed that ammunition, I suppose, but 6 bullets could have been enough. A little preemptive there. The nade, though. The nade, that's going to stop the plant. Goodbye, Pesa. 2v2. Maluk needs to pick up that bomb. Get that planted. At the same time, TeamOne have no idea where Beaky can possibly be. So they'll plant. Beaky taking a conventional approach. Maluk deep positions. And he's out of danger. BHOP, I think their chances are gone. Unless Beaky, what a shot! Make it a second no. Maluk will deny, but gun retrieved here for Swan. Ah, but he does not have a kit. Maluk, barrel spotted. Barrel absolutely spotted. Swan can run through and clear, but crosshair placement wasn't quite there. TeamOne, 8-2.
Oh, that's expensive, though. Look at the economic damage that it's done to TeamOne. They're going to be hurting from that.
Like 8 rounds. I mean, if I'm TeamOne, 8 rounds, I don't care. Plus whatever those Twitter people say.
L plus ratio, plus bozo, plus
whatever.
Rip. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Plus I'm more famous. Plus Brazil 2 major. You know, all the good stuff. Back out towards middle. Mauled behind the smoke, and Brett claps right back.
I mean, finally a different look from TeamOne in these buy-round defaults. Now B leaning, and Silas wants to get aggressive here.
At the same time, oh, Maluk just, oh, but to hold your horses. Silas walks out cave and bops to Maluk at the meantime, has ran through the entire B site. He'll get the kill in the Swan, but someone needs to get the bomb.
And they've lost track of Silas.
Maluk is kind of just fighting on his own mission right now. Everyone's so fragmented in the play. So much so that, oh, Pesa just runs through the smoke, destroys Silas, and now this B site's completely open. Now things change.
Oh, things just went from bad to worse for BHOP. It felt like they had a chance there to rip another round away from TeamOne. But Pesa, what a blinder of a shot to open up the B bomb site completely for them. 2v2 with a bit of utility on Beaky. But this flash from Brett, I think, is going to be that much more important.
Oh, look at that pop flash. What a perfect pop. stalling out the play further. Beaky just tapping away. He just met by Molly after Molly after Molly. And then Maluk is just going to quick scope him. Drop the graffiti on the wall while you can, because he's pretty sure he got this one. And he will with the P250. I'm pretty sure Maluk, he might have as many kills on the P250 than he does on the op. I can't confirm that, but it feels like it. 9-2 right now for Team One.
15 and 5 from Maluk. I mean, we casted a bit of TeamOne previously, and a big talking point was the impact of Maluk's op. We never felt like it was truly back online. He had some incredible international appearances in previous lineups, but it just feels like a huge toll has been taken on his individual prowess. And now, finally, when it counts, when qualification to the Stockholm Americas RMR is on the line, this guy has stepped up. In eco round, dicey situations, he's busted out the P250, and the buy rounds, fantastic AWP frags. This guy's leading by example.
And so a timeout rolling on out. This is not looking like BHOP's map. It doesn't matter how much damage they do. They're just simply not getting the rounds. They're getting a couple of, they're getting a couple good retakes. Don't get me wrong.
It feels like they're so out of position in these rounds. Like TeamOne are pantsing them in some ways. It's such a tough way to get back into these rounds. And if you don't have the weaponry to even get stuck in, that's one problem in and of itself. But I mean, even when the guns are out, it feels like TeamOne's just one step ahead.
9-2, BHOP. Oh, I think we're in a little bit of technical pause now. I'm trying to think about
I think so.
I think we. I mean, overall, yeah, these players took a little bit of time to agree on a server. It's, I'm just checking in on the ping, and it seems like everyone's good. I wonder where TeamOne exactly are playing from. We're having a discussion, I guess, in the virtual green room. I hate calling it like the green room, even though we're doing this online. But before we went live, I believe they're competing out of Monterrey, Mexico, but I may be incorrect on that. There's also I'm sure someone can let us know. Either that, I know they used to compete in Vegas. I mean, a lot of teams used to compete in Vegas. It used to be like I was like the hype place for esports back in like 2018, 2019.
I mean, TeamOne is really that Brazilian core that's stuck around, though. Like, they feel like real honorary North Americans at this point. Like, you don't really say they're trying to abuse the system or whatever.
All right,
yeah,
we claim
exactly.
them. Yeah, I mean, they compete in all the North American events. They also just recently announced they are going to be attending Philadelphia 17, which will be some good news for these guys. Mobs on land, can't hate it. Could find Mobs on land winning the series.
Oh, the more mobs on land, the better for everybody. This guy is an absolute treat to watch on the big stages. I mean, it was fantastic to watch whatever little we could against Imperial at Cologne.
Right.
So it'd be a shame to have this guy just fall through the cracks. Looking forward to the rest of our series. We'll have Inferno as a pick for BHOP and Mirage to close.
Yep.
And if we have to actually read into the tea leaves for what's to come, the Inferno matchup is going to be a difficult one for TeamOne. Although the matchups that they've actually gone through, it feels a bit deceptive on their 30% win rate. I mean, the opponents that they're actually playing against are pretty good.
Yeah, they've all played against basically all the top teams here in North America. They've also had the luxury of beating BHOP on it. Not recently, but a couple months ago. And that was a very different BHOP lineup. Keep that in mind. I believe that was with the Stanislaw lineup, if I am correct on that. No, actually, a very different one. Austin playing instead of Swan. Swan's a very different player as well. Noted as a very smart player here in North America. Been a long time off IGL for a variety of teams at a variety of levels. I think Swan's definitely beginning to be a classic player here in North American Counter-Strike. Cool to see him back. We're in a little bit of a technical pause here, folks. So, well, as much as you'd love to hear the RMR Open Qualifier number 3 podcast brought to you by Fi and Paladin, well, we're going to go ahead and bring this one to a little bit of a break. And as we wait for these teams to, get everything sorted out and all that good stuff. We'll be back in just a bit.
Yeah. Let's talk. Look, ayo, we rose from the dust to the sun. They claiming that we the one, never one-on-one. Teamwork till we done. Sent on a mission, we got ambition. Never scared, we won't run. Never one and done. Some sit back and some like the hunt. I pick my teammates up when they fall. And if I ball, we all ball. Crashing balls, crossovers and all. Just call us the balls. Don't fear nothing, call us galore. Serving them all. We outside, we barely indoors. Because we gave it everything when we had nothing. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab nothing. Seems we moved on to a better place. Shine away from the shade. But now that we're here, ain't no going back. This is the moment to go. This is the moment to shine. This is the moment to show. Show me the rocks you can climb. This is the moment to feel the path like you legally blind. I can promise this is ours cause we built for this, kill for this. Pushing buttons, do it quick, push it off and do assist. Oh, y'all think we new to this? Pound for pound, break it down. Watch what we gon' do with this. Teamwork got us fluid with. Make y'all look like sewages. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab nothing. Seems we moved on to a better place. Shine away from the shade. But now that we're here, ain't no going back.
Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. And you know the flow, got 'em coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing
1,
summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round.
Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for
Got
you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing
1,
summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round again.
Sitting on a bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime, I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. Then you better use it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you want it to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be
Sarah, I hurt myself today trying to make the pain go away. Sarah, I want to fade away, be with the stars in outer space. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low, but I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Couldn't fill a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I numb my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah, Sarah, why you leaving me? Don't you know you're killing me now? Sarah, I lost myself today trying to find ways to make you stay. Sarah, I want to go away, close my eyes, never wake up again. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low, but I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Couldn't fill a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I numb my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah, Sarah, why you leaving me? Put me on my misery.
I was born like a fire in the eye of a hurricane. Always told, stay in line, be alright, better play it safe. I walk a different path, nothing can hold me back. I've passed the point of no return, something is calling me. It's in the air that I breathe. Bring me back to life again. Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive.
Come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. Fly so high they can't touch us. So top notch, none above us. We done came so far, now we up now. Had a vision, stuck to it, never back down. Never had much, now we own the whole thing. Spread it all around the world, watch it all change. Came alive, now they all see the greatness. Light shine so hard they can't take it.
Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive. a different path. Nothing can hold me back. I passed the point of no return. Something is calling me. It's in the air that I breathe. Bring me back to life again. Dancing with my fear, burning with.
Well, folks, it seems like we've run into a little bit of a technical issue. And I'll give you guys the full scoop on what's just happened here. Swan has just recently had a power outage at his household. And it's a very weird, it's a very weird situation because it's also affected Sheikh Zola since they are both roommates and they are both competing for a spot in the RMR. So, anyways, we're in a bit of an extended break. They're just moving around at the moment, trying to find a place that maybe a LAN center nearby to stock up on. Maybe the BHOP esports LAN center, because that actually is they actually run a couple of those across the US. So who knows? But either way, Paladin, tough luck for this team, for both teams to be honest, who are competing for an RMR spot.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are getting the short end of the stick as far as the results are concerned. This probably isn't the best thing to come out of it, regardless. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, Pete's Hookah Lounge is having quite the resurgence throughout this RMR and getting stifled by Infinity in their first map is also a sight for sore eyes. And now
Mhm.
here, B-Hop getting battered by TeamOne.
Yeah.
It's just a terrible situation for both of these squads. I mean, it feels kind of destined for either of those teams, Infinity and TeamOne respectively, to qualify. But hey, I think you could still say it's anyone's game because look, at the end of the day, Counter Strike is still uh it's still until it
Yeah.
says 16 on both maps. It's not over.
The thing is, right now, is Team One don't look like they want to let go. I mean, they've had a couple
Yeah,
of close rounds, but tactically speaking, they're ahead of the curve on this map so far.
definitely.
It just hurts even more when you have Swan missing, and having to just gut out your strat book and also just get out the confidence as well. We always know
Yeah.
that if there's any sort of momentum kind of riding, the technical pause kind of puts that to a standstill. But at the same time, Team One are super comfortable on this map of Ancient. They've been picking it since basically it was introduced into the map pool. They've never really shied away from it as a pick. It seems like they have their ideas defined on this map for darn sure. So now Team One are kind of, I mean, they're running away with this game and maybe the series, and it's tough that the technical has gone this way.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I mean, we can talk about a map that has concluded, and that is, we'll call it the PHL versus Infinity, and that was a stomp of a map one against Infinity, and I was checking into it a little bit prior to us starting on, and PHL were not up to snuff as I was expecting.
It's a shocking result regardless. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I'm kind of rooting for Infinity to close it out because look, we don't have any top Peruvian pros. We
Hmm.
we haven't had a top Mexican pro since Marky.
Yeah.
And now a Colombian added to the mix as well. So like this is another group of South American countries that have yet to been represented in the upper echelons of Counter-Strike.
Hmm.
And so if they actually have the opportunity to close it out in the fine form that they're in right now, hey, we could have another beautiful, beautiful storyline in Counter-Strike. I mean, 9Z's already done it with
Yeah.
Argentina and Chile. Why not Peru and Colombia?
Yeah, and it's also just I mean, they also added some really interesting players. Maro and, I mean, the core of Infinity has stayed the same for at least, like, shoot, the last 3-4 years. Spamzy, Torito, and Kinky have all been playing on that lineup for a long time. But Pac-Man is a very young Peruvian player, and he's kind of been added to this lineup, and he has obliterated. I won't say young, but no offense, 25 isn't necessarily, fresh out the gates, but he's a newer player to the Peruvian scene, and he's just showed up to this Infinity team, and this year he has obliterated his competition. So it's super awesome to see Infinity competing in a lot of these North American events and doing well. So that's the real powerful statement here for Infinity. That'd be a surprise to see them in the RMR, but a welcome sight to see.
Yeah, I mean, 2 years for both Kinky and Tori, and 3 years and 4 months for Spamzy. So like These
Yeah.
guys have been here for a while, and usually you feel like the dedication to a certain core should be like expended by now,
Mm.
but they've still been committing, and I mean, hey, I'm all for a story like story like this coming to fruition.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool to see from the Infinity guys on that side of the bracket. And yes, I'll give you guys an update once again. We are still in this technical pause as we're waiting for Swan to be able to relocate to a playable spot. If not, BHOP, I'm wondering if how substitutions would work in this. I'm not an exact expert on substitutions, and I probably have to go ahead and peruse through a rule book, all things said, on what we're trying to see. But I'm not necessarily sure. I would hate to see any sort of, forfeit or any sort of, the bad stuff you don't want to be happening in an RMR. It involves the 4, the V, and the 5, and the forfeit. I don't want to see those right now. I want to see a good competition between these teams.
Yeah, and I mean, look, all of the players on BOP have been around the block for quite some
Mm,
time. It feels like they also deserve their fair shot, regardless of game state. And I don't think anybody would be happy. Uh, Obviously, I honestly I don't even think Team 1 would be happy because they wouldn't have quote unquote earned the win, so to
sure.
speak. So
So I
this is a
am
tough situation.
I am looking at the substitution rules, I believe. If I was just going through this. So all teams are only allowed to have a maximum of 6 players, 5 starters and a substitute on their lineup. And coaches, managers, or other staff may not be included in their ESEA team rosters for this qualifier. The 6th player will be counted as a substitute. And they do have one listed. That is Light, who has been an analytical figure in the NA space for a while. At least been, he's coached a couple of lineups, and for this BOP team, I believe he would be the substitute if needed. So if that is anything to speak from, maybe. But I just got news right here. They are setting up their PCs right now, so we should be back in the game soon.
Good. I mean, that is always going to be great news. It's still a really tough rut to dig yourself out of if you're BHOP, but playing the game out is a start.
Yep, that's a fantastic start. Well, for us though, we're gonna go ahead and toss this one to a bit of a break, but don't worry. Well, I'm not gonna give you any promises here, but I'm gonna say 5 minutes. We'll be back in the game. We'll be right back in just a bit.
Tell me everything's alright. Life is just a bunch of faces, and if it's not, we'll still be fine. I know we're going places. I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side. I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel different. you. So I came a little closer. You said I'll show you how to love you, how to love you. Come a little closer. Tell me which way I gotta go. Here and I can show you. Show me everything I need to know. Came a little closer. Tell me which way I gotta go. Show you how to love you. How to love you. I'm reaching overload. Tell me which way I gotta go. I got no control. Show me everything I need to know. Reaching overload. Tell me which way I gotta go. I got no control. Show me everything I need to know. Show me everything I need to know. Said I'd find a way to turn my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I wrote it all along on your way right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you. Carolina skies in the
The king has returned. Swan, he's back. He's on a computer. Now, he might be on a far different setup than where he's at. I kind of feel like he's only now just testing out his sensitivity. It's like he's taking baby steps here, but he's in. And he's here to play a game. BHOP East versus the Team1 is looking to get this one started soon. I'm fine, joined by Paladin. Let's get this started.
Oh, make it start. I just want to see Swan pop some heads. On his brand new gaming PC.
I would assume he's at like a LAN center right now. I wonder where he's at.
I'd love a vlog. I'd love an after movie vlog.
I've had players do this before, by the way. Like when they have a power outage or their internet is well, getting DDoSed, they've had to move, and I've seen them kind of vlog it out and actually go on to win the series. Believe it or not.
Yeah, never say never in this type of situation. I mean, this round is going to be a tough one, but yeah, never say never for the rest of the map. And after 30 minutes of tech delays, File, we are finally into it. We finally take down past this.
Let's go. We're in. BHOP though, it's only a half by the start of this off. They couldn't start this one off with a bang, Pally. Like they
No, not at all.
Unacceptable. Hey, maybe that's something, Brett. That's cool and all. Swan. Kind of close on the spam, but far from on the mark, all things said. Eris. Oh, that's a sick headshot. He has like an addiction to reloading though across the way.
No.
Because once with the P250 early on this half, and then next deagle on the cross. They'll make it onto the site here for Team 1, but the man advantage belongs here to BHOP.
And they've lost Cave as well, so this is going to be a really tough site to hold here.
Whoa, boy! And it might go both ways as the team kill actually comes through, and it's Pesadelo in the 1v2.
No.
But he can do this. He's been spotted out towards the ramp. Beaky playing games, and Dink landed up, and Beaky's gonna get it with the CZ. Talking about starting, maybe I was wrong about starting off with the bang. I very much was wrong about not starting off with the bang. BHOP pick up their third.
Oh, they're reignited. The BHOP boys are reignited. Half by win there. Fantastic 2v2 there from Beaky and Eris. Couldn't ask for a better start. I mean, it felt like it was going to fall apart with that accidental... I don't know if it was an accidental reload, but it was a reload nonetheless. But they still convert. And look at this. The economy for Team 1 is in absolute tatters.
Yeah.
A single Galil solo loss bonus and a double eco territory situation for the Brazilians.
They can make this a 9-6 half. Like, this is... It's all of a sudden went from just blowout to very possible. Well, very possible is still... I'm not going to put it up there just yet, but, you know, competition is what we're here for. And Brett has been bringing the heat all throughout this game, despite BHOP being down in rounds. I think he's been the one shining star for this CT side.
And maybe, just maybe, BHOP can do what Team 1 did to Unjustified. There's a bit of copium here, but...
That's such an odd statement, but I understand what you're saying. Just because I know the context. Lead a good T side and run it back. Or run a bad CT side and run it back on the T side.
Eris, hello?
Eris on... Silas thought... Eris was... Oh, okay, Silas was watching it. You know what? Never mind. Eris was a worthy sacrifice. I'll get the plant, yes. But this is going to be very difficult as Silas spams him out. It is just Pesadelo in the 1v4. And that's a nice start, but can't follow up on that. BHOP are back in the game. Very much so.
Oh, this is... I mean, I'm excited that we get to kick off this resuming of the BO3 with BHOP coming back like this. It always feels good when you got a little bit more competition out of these guys. And now that bending of the knee, the full eco for Team 1 has to come out. And 10-5 is essentially the best that these guys can do. I say that, look at this, a little bit of a... setting a little force buy here? I gotta take a look at the loss bonus. Yeah, it's not necessarily the prettiest. 1300 on TRK for buying head armor. Not necessarily what you want to see. And he melts to Brett's Molotov, and so that head armor is now in vain.
Oh, and a dunk even comes through as well. This is BHOP turning it back. Silas and Eris, double kill for them, and... Okay, IDK will just, you know, beam one, beam a second. IDK, what's going on out towards middle? At the same time, Beaky should have that one. And Pesa hit that shot, then I wouldn't know what to believe. IDK to walk out middle. He should get spotted here. He is spotted here, and Silas should have this locked in. Should have this locked in. Should have this locked in. He does. There we go. Last round of the half.
And look at this. I mean, Pesa and TRK, the ones that kind of doubled into that round, have to suffer just a bit. Extreme lack of utility. He's tossed over a flash from his teammate Malbs. But all in all, you'd wish they'd taken care of their finances a bit better. But, I mean, can't complain. They've still got 5 rifles out on the board, and they're leaning to B. Done with that A shenanigan.
Oh, and they're going to take a boatload of damage for it. It is not going well, friends. A quick 2-for-1, and then Silas and Brett follow up, and TRK just lacks to go into the meat grinder. It's a 9-6 half. BHOP. Swan gets back into the server, and immediately they win 4 rounds straight. Coincidence? I think absolutely not. But now they have to do this on the T side. And it does get harder here.
This is the real test, right? I mean, fantastic stuff to at least pull this half back and restrain Team One from getting double digits. But if we really want to talk comebacks, it's going to be right here. It's down to this T pistol. Throw the cliches out about how important this one is. Because round 15 is hot in our heels. P250 out for Swan. And quite a bit of utility on Eris and Silas. Double smoke Molotov flash. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Team One opting in for the kit on Maluk. A leaning default here for for BHOP, and they want to do what Team One had done to them.
I wonder where that smoke's gonna go. It's going into spawn, and Besa eats a second. Okay, needs to be aware. Turns around, and Swan can't convert the kill. Hate to see it, but Flying Glocks will finish the job. 3v4. Bulbs out towards middle. Unsure if he's even been spotted or not. It is being watched by Silas, who comes close to hitting the headshot, but not quite. Brett will, though. Brett is on for 3, and he'll finish it with the 3-piece. And, geez, BHOP, Brett in particular, is hauling him through this game.
Oh, we've got a game on our hands here, Fi. This is fantastic to see. Brett putting BHOP on his back. Beautiful triple kill there, swinging around. 90-degree turns all around. Crosshair placement immaculate. And the Glock is singing a 7th onto the board for BHOP. Only missed there, but force out for Team One regardless. All Deagles beyond TRK.
Yep. And, well, one Deagle almost finds the kill. Brett is, though, on a rampage. Top of the server right now. Despite being down in rounds. Oops. This corner is no longer as powerful. They're not gonna. Bomb spotted,
That's
taken. Oh, but he didn't get away. He's not ready for the second. And the bomb will be scooped up by Eris, and TRK's window of opportunity has gone and passed.
Yeah, just save this Galil. If you're TRK the 5-7 as well, you can toss over the 5-7, keep the Galil for yourself. You've got head armor. So it should all work out for Team One in terms of how the eco is looking in the following round. But Fi, as it stands, it looks like we're heading into a even keel situation in terms of rounds, 9 apiece. Is there legs to this comeback? Is Swan and his reignition with his new location gonna take them over the line?
What a storyline it would be to just have your power go out, relocate, and return back in to go to Stockholm. I wonder where exactly they're playing from as well, which is a funny thought. I wonder if there's they're like in a LAN center right now, and like they have to tell the owner of the LAN center, hey, we're competing for our careers here. Can you guys keep it down?
I mean, all these guys are really trying to vie for some international spotlight. They've been at it for so long. And BHOP isn't an organization, sure, but getting your names into the big leagues, that's tough to do. And Stockholm would be such a great opportunity for these guys.
Oh, lordy. Is he gonna hard clear behind him? Ah, yeah, he does. Or does he?
Okay.
Mad timing right now as well, because Pesa's hit a timing out towards bottom middle, and that's the bomb, folks. Guns retreat for everyone. And Calamity has just hit the BHOP team. Oh, no.
Really makes you think about that save that TRK brought through. The Galil and one Deagle brought on over. It's just down to Eris and Beaky. Not much map movement to speak of. And they're hounding the bomb, Team One. Even if they get this kill on the mobs, how are they going to flush out these bomb protectors?
I mean, you have no util. You're literally walking into like 4 or 5 players, and there's a mob thieg in the server. Haven't you forgotten? Team One have just picked up the full eco.
Dude, the eco boost that TeamOne gets from this all 5 rifles of their BHOP's corpses just picked on up.
They all have T rifles.
This is insane. I mean, you look at you take a screenshot of this, you'd think there's a glitch in the HUD. Oh, what brutal scenes here for BHOP. You'd feel like that was the conversion they were looking for. And now it's such a lackluster buy. Deagle for Aris Mac 10 on Brett, but they're just trying to barrel through with an A play to rectify this.
Wait, but Face-Up playing a bit too far forward. Beaky, good spray, good burst. They're in. They've taken down the anchor. They'll make their way on through, but Maluk, oh, bold angle to Taken. Yeah, it is a bold angle. He falls. 3v4 TRK. Making his way back in, but the bomb has yet to be planted, and they're gonna clean out the lurch here. Malbs, of course it's a headshot. And the bomb, oh, the smokes have faded, so IDK will open up for 2.
Whoa.
What great sprint control from him. 1v2 here for Swan on the new setup, baby.
Oh, watching just that momentum completely shift. Swan just left and caught between a rock and a hard place, and he's executed by Malbs. What a round from TeamOne to just turn things around there immediately. The awareness to catch out the lurk on back middle. And then the execution from IDK. Sublime stuff there from the CT side. And the force buy stopped right within its tracks. Whatever momentum BHOP were able to accumulate from the CT side in the beginning of the T half has just been ripped away. It's down to just one singular flash on the T side.
One flash. One flash. Where's it going? It's going into cave, hoping to maybe blind up an aggressive CT player. It hasn't, and they're all sprinting in through the case position. The smoke is well timed, and
Grenade?
well, I want to. How are these Glocks ever able to do anything? They're all trapped inside a cave. Oh boy, the MP9. But he runs out of bullets, so he actually will go down, believe it or not. But I don't think that's the biggest issue. They really went with 4
Classic
players.
MO.
Ah yes, ah yes. The classic. At the same time, there's no world Beaky wins this.
Oh, but that's a great kill to get, right? An MP9 kill this day and age, that's fantastic. I mean, you get the upgrade. Maybe you just sit around and save. I wouldn't put it past him, but he wants to go for it, do as much damage to TeamOne as possible. But no armor, flashed out. This is going to be tough.
He's actually multiplied the amount of flashes he has. He started this round with 1, now he has 2. Can you believe that Beaky threw 3 flashes that round? That's funny.
Truly a magician.
How does he do it? He must be cheating.
He must be. Admin check PC.
Yeah. How he throw 3 flashes?
That is not normally.
TeamOne, 12-8. Back in it. And they're looking to run away with this game. Also, shoutouts to TeamOne. They are M4A4 enjoyers.
You don't see that all too often. But TeamOne, they're trying to rock the M4s. I mean, respect to it. Trying to play this game on hard mode.
We got more bullets in the mag to spam like this. Don't find anything, but you know, it does actually have its value.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, in positions like TRK is playing within cave, it is very vital. Oh, sorry, Malbs rather. Having it in cave, having one as an A anchor. I mean, anchor positions M4 is obviously going to be a huge advantage with those extra bullets to anchor situations down. And now it's Malbs up to bat with 30 bullets in the mag.
Yep. And that's what he's going to do. Also, a faster fire rate helps. It lets Malbs take down his opponents just a little bit quicker. I mean, Brett's going to try and make some moves up towards the middle. A good smoke. Oh, not a great smoke. Big gap in it, but somehow no one goes down in that engagement. Still, though, Malbs holding the pixel angle, and he's on for the ace. Even turns back around for Cave. Looking for it right now. A little bit of a spam battle between Emerson Malbs, and that's gonna make it for 4. Malbs and Ace to post yourself for the RMR. One more remaining, and it's coming his direction. Running across the site and make that 5 for Malbs. It's all dinks. It's almost all headshots, believe it or not, despite the A4.
Oh, the Guatemalan prodigy. We've been singing his praises for so long, and the community loves this guy. And now he's making a splash here on TeamOne. New roster move feels quite good. 22 and 13, 22 rounds deep. Sends BHOP packing to an eco. And we're looking at a closed out CT half here. They're trying to barrel into B.
Oh, look, he's back again, baby. The crops need to be farmed, and he's brought out the Reaper for it. Oh my god, 1 deal, so it doesn't matter. Make it 4 kills, 9 kills for Malbs in 2 rounds.
Oh, he's loving life now. What more can you ask of this guy? This is what he's been brought on for. That extreme firepower gap that TeamOne has been just shut up by this beautiful rifling work. 14-8 for TeamOne. They're looking to just steamroll BHOP in their opening map pick. They want to take it to Inferno. They're done. They're done with the tech delays. They're done with the shenanigans. They just want that Stockholm spot.
Next map is Inferno. Be an interesting battleground. Something that BHOP is much more comfortable on, and TeamOne, well, of course, they got fundamentals on it. They've been a unit for a long time. They've got the playbook, but definitely comfortable.
Spam.
And yeah, this is Malbs just farming ADR. Oh, and he'll have a ripe opportunity to now. He's gonna need to. He's gonna run out of bullets. You're going to run out of bullets, and he's going to go down as a result. Taking too many liberties there, Malbs. And now Pesa has to step up to bat.
Bit too much confidence coursing through the TeamOne veins there. Couldn't necessarily rein that one back. Pole position for BHOP here to close out and confirm a 9th. It's really just Pesa to deal with in the cave. Are they aware of this player? I mean, he's usually the A anchor. Are they aware of this rotation?
Doesn't want to get timing. He really does not want to get timing. Instead, he'll strike true. Wait a minute.
No.
Things get dicey here for BHOP. Planting on the other side of the pillar. Flash goes in, and he finds another. Pesadelo is his turn for a massive multi-kill. And Brett, he just needs to run through. He hasn't. I mean, he's pacing to stick. And Maluk has got it. A 2 versus 5. TeamOne bringing heartbreak to this game.
Oh, what a capitulation there for BHOP. But man, what a rotation there from Pesa. The A anchor sliding on into the B side of the map, and they're completely caught unawares. Maluk with a sublime 2-piece. And we've got match point for TeamOne out of thin air.
They were just so optimistic. They came into that site super optimistic. Cave, not a threat. And very much it was. Even Maluk was there for fast rotation. TeamOne had it stacked up, and IDK bottom and middle. Thank you, Auto Director. Oh, but Brett blows him up. I mean, he's had a great game. I'll tell you that. But I'm not sure how much it's going to be here for the BHOP side.
They're still leading B, so the pick might not actually come out to their liking. Brett gets another one.
Wait a minute. Okay.
The A sides of the map are looking good.
But the committed B
But,
right here.
Yeah, but Maluk's moving back.
Still, though, they're pushing down the ramp just as they're setting up utility.
Oh, no.
It is set to be a calamity outside of the B doors. Malbs up close and TRK up top.
He's in the shadow.
And here he goes!
Oh.
Malbs lines up 3! Not another ace for the guy! It's a 4K for him! And it's over!
Man.
TeamOne obliterate them! And we're going to Inferno! What other way could you have wanted it?
Oh, Malbs just with so many insane multi-kills. This guy is on another level tonight. and we're heading into Inferno with some smiling Brazilians.